name's Audrey, and today I'm going to be taking over from my mom, whose this channel is so bad. I can't do it.
Hi.
I forgot you.
Hi.
My name's Audrey,
And I'm Margaret.
and today we're going to be taking over from my mom's channel
And we're reading Stone Soup
by John Muth. So let's get to it. Three monks.
Monks, Hook, Look, and Stew. It's okay if I'm not in the lighting.
3 monks, Hook, Luke, and Siu, traveled along a mountain road. They talked about cat whiskers, the color of the sun, and giving. "What makes one happy, Siu?" asked Hook, the youngest monk. Old Siu, who was the wisest, said, "Let's find out." And if you see, I think this is the Great Wall of China, goes all the way around here. And then this is Hook and Siu. I don't know if they're in that order, but yeah.
The sound of a bell brought their gaze to the rooftops of a village below. They could not see from so high above that the village had been through many hard times. Famine, floods, and war had made the villagers weary and untrusting of strangers. They had become suspicious of their neighbors.
So if you look down there, if you can see, here's the village,
Mm-hmm.
and they're hiking down the mountain.
Yeah.
They'll be there soon. The villagers worked very hard, but only for themselves. There was a farmer, a tea merchant, a scholar, a seamstress, a doctor, a carpenter, and many others. They had little to do with one another.
When the monks reached the foot of the mountain, the villagers disappeared into their houses. No one came to the gates to greet them. And when the people saw them enter the village, they closed their windows tight.
So you see, nobody's there at the gates to greet them, and they just kind of let themselves in.
Yeah.
Okay. The monks knocked on the door of the first house. There was no answer. Then the house went dark. They knocked on a second door, and the same thing happened. It happened again and again, from one house to the next. So they're kind of like looking at each door, looking around. They're like, where is everybody? These people do not know happiness, they all agreed. But today, said Siu, his face bright as the moon, we will show them how to make stone soup.
They gathered twigs and branches. They made a fire. They placed a small tin pot on the top and filled it with water from the village well. A brave little girl who had been watching came to them. "What are you doing?" she asked. "We are gathering twigs," said Luke. "We are making a fire," said Hook. "We are making stone soup, and we need 3 round smooth stones," said Siu.
So if you look here, here's the girl, her little black cat. She's trying to ask them, what's going on, you know? Alrighty. The little girl helped the monks look around the courtyard until they found just the right ones. Then they put them in the water to cook. So here are the 3 stones. "These stones will make excellent soup," said Siu. But this very small pot won't make much, I'm afraid. My mother has a bigger pot, said the girl. So they only have this tiny little pot and they need a bigger one.
Yeah, for all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
The little girl ran home as she started to take a pot. Her mother asked what she was doing. The three strangers are making soup from stones, she said. They need our biggest pot. Said the girl's mother. Stones are easy to come by. I'd like to learn how to do that. The monks poked the coals as smoke drifted up the neighborhoods. Neighbors peered out from their windows. The fire and the large pot in the middle of the village was a true
Curiosity.
One by one, the people of the village came out to see just what the stone soup was.
So if you look over here, you can see how big this pot is. It's bigger than the whole girl. And then all these little windows of the people, they're like, what's she doing? Okay. Of course, old-style stone soup should be well seasoned with salt and pepper, said Hook. That is true, said Luke, as he stirred the giant pot filled with water and stones. But we have none. I have some salt and pepper, said the scholar, who's back here, his eyes big with curiosity. He disappeared and came back with salt and pepper and even a few other spices. Theo took a taste. The last time we had soup stones of this size and color, carrots made the broth very sweet. Carrots, said a woman from the back. I may have a few carrots, but just a few. And off she ran. She returned with as many carrots she could carry and dropped them into the soup.
And here's the little woman with carrots, and that's the little girl with carrots.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as you can see, there's like more people who are like being like interested and intrigued by this, and they're giving more stuff. So we'll see what else they give.
Do you think it would be better with onions? Asked Hook. Oh, yes. Maybe an onion would taste good, said a farmer, and he hurried off. He returned in a moment with 5 big onions, and he dropped them into the bubbling soup. Now that's fine soup, he said. The villagers all nodded their heads, as the smell was very agreeable. But if only we had some mushrooms, said Seal, rubbing his chin. Several villagers licked their lips. A few dashed away and returned with fresh mushrooms, noodles, pea pods, and cabbages.
Oh, they don't have the cabbages on here.
Really?
Yeah, there's no cabbages. They're putting a bunch of onions in there. Alrighty, next page. Something magical began to happen among the villagers. As each person opened their heart to give, the next person gave even more. And as this happened, the soup grew richer and smelled more delicious. You can see all those little heads like trying to smell the soup and stuff. I imagine the emperor would suggest we add dumplings, said one villager. And bean curd, said another. What about cloud ear, and mung beans, and yams, cried some others. And taro root, and winter melon, and baby corn, cried other villagers. Garlic, ginger root, soy sauce, lily buds. I have some, people cried out, and off they ran, returning with all they could carry.
Look at all those vegetables and dumplings and all those stuff.
The monks stirred and the pot bubbled. How good it smelled. How good it would taste. How giving the villagers had become. So what do you think they're all carrying?
I think that little girl might be carrying dumplings.
Okay. What do you think that is?
Those might be celery sticks. And that, I don't know.
that?
That's zucchini.
Zucchini. Okay. This looks like corn.
Yeah.
Those look like tomatoes.
And that's unknown.
Alright. Alright. Next page.
At last the soup was ready. The villagers gathered together. They brought rice and steamed buns. They brought
Lychee.
nuts, and sweet cakes. They brought tea to drink, and they lit lanterns. Everyone sat down to eat. They had not been together for a feast like this for a long time, as long as anyone could remember.
So if you see, all the village is over here. They're all sitting down and eating together. Okay. After the banquet, they told stories, sang songs, and celebrated long into the night. So you see that little girl's a little shy because they want her to dance when they're playing music. And there's what are those?
I think like
puppet sort of things?
yeah, like maybe like the shadows behind it or something.
Then they unlocked their doors and took the monks into their homes and gave them very comfortable places to sleep.
In the gentle spring morning, everyone gathered together near the willows to say farewell. Thank you for having us as your guests, said the monks. You have been the most generous. Thank you, said the villagers. With the gifts you have given, we will always have plenty. You have shown us that sharing makes us all richer. And to think, said the monks, to be happy is as simple as making stone soup.
So you see all the 3 monks leaving, and the
And
girls saying bye, and everybody else is saying bye. Yeah, they're just gonna go on their way to their journey. The end. Thank you for reading with us. We might do another episode some other time. No idea. That was fun. Yeah. Alright, bye.
Few words.